governance to the people of the state. Of course, he was making all of this assertion when he hosted a courtesy visit by the members of the House of Representatives Committee on Public Petitions led by its chairman, Honorable Mike Etaba, at Government House in Port Harcourt on Saturday night. So do we really have political peace in Rivers State? You are the Special Advisor on Political Affairs. What do you think the governor was trying to say at the time?
Well, thank you for asking this question for clarification. You know, there are too many insinuations here and there. The disposition of the governor has portrayed the fact that there is peace in River State.
Okay.
If there is no peace in River State, you will see victimization from the angle of the governor, harassment and intimidation. But as a man who believes that carrying out his functions has been mandated by the people of River State, he believes that the power he has under the Constitution is to better the lives of the people of River State, and also to use the IGRO and even the external revenue that is accruing to River State to better the loss of Rivers people. So for us, when the government said there is peace, there is absolute peace. What you see, you can refer to as crisis artificial. You know, politicians will never rest until they will have one statement or the other to maintain their followership. But for us, we can tell you for free, because of the peaceful nature of River State, that is why internally the retired revenue is growing from 12 billion to 27 billion. That's a tremendous growth within a year of the lifespan of this administration. So it is clear and crystal clear that there is peace in River State, and by the special grace of God, the governor is governing it under a good atmosphere.
Okay, can we really say there is peace when, for instance, it wasn't too long ago that honorable member of the House, Sokari Goodboy, was released from detention, and the detention is believed to be political. Can we really say there is peace when things like that are happening?
Well, you will agree with me that for peace to reign in a society, means that two people will agree. And if one person is introducing violence and the other person says is not interested, there will be no serious crisis.
Okay.
Here there are harassment, drop of charges, intimidation, and all of that. It is the tradition of some politicians we have known over the years. So when we say there is peace, does not mean that there are not skirmishes here and there. What happened to Sokari Goodboy Sokari was a frame-up from the peak of political intimidation and harassment because of the organic support the His Excellency the governor is gathering. But you know what? The more you intimidate our people, the more stronger we become. The more we harass our people, the more we come together. And there is no prison in the history of Nigeria that can contain the followership of His Excellency the governor of River State in Nigeria as we speak. So, the one I said there is peace does not mean that there will be no, skirmishes of problem for one place or the other. But cumulatively, there is relative peace in River State, and that is why our IGR is growing. That is why investors are finding River State as a fertile ground to come and do business with River State government. And you can see from yourself the development that is rapid, especially the 20,000 housing unit that is on, the spare parts market that is on. All these are in partnership with investors. The Bank of Industry loan in partnership with River State government of about 4 billion that is on. These are the indicators to show that there is peace. Where there is no peace, no investor will go. So when we say that there is peace, does not mean, like I've repeated earlier, that there will be no one or two problems. They are there. But by the special grace of God, the government is treading on the right path, and God will lead him aright, so that he will deliver his electionary promises to the people of River State and not to make complaints.
Okay.
The traitors will be there. They will do their best to distract us, but our concentration is to make sure that the dividend of democracy is being provided to the people of River State.
Okay. Now staying with, you've described it as skirmishes, and you called it distraction. Senator Magnus Abbey over the weekend made a statement, and you see, you would agree with me, being the special advisor on political affairs, that what has been the foundation of the political crisis in Rivers State can be said to be about control of the political power in Rivers State. And, Senator Magnus Abbey has come out to say that the governor is not the political leader of the state, countering what Sir Dr. Peter Audley said a while ago. And that, yes, he is the governor, yes, he is the leader of governance in Rivers State, but he is not the political leader. So what would you say about that?
Well, Canada, I want to be very careful in order not to join issues with any person. Senator Magnus Abbey is a leader in his right. I have so much respect for him. Why I'm not so much worried is that he didn't portray the point of saying who he may feel is a leader of Rivers State politically. Now, we went to London to commission a hospital that was built by Pomo University, and there, His Excellency, the former governor, Sir Dr. Peter Audley, cleared, which is the right thing to be done. If Senator Magnus Abbey had mentioned otherwise, the person he referred to as the leader, I would have asked, what is the hierarchy? What is the measurement parameters that he would have used to arrive at that point? So for us, who is the number one citizen of Rivers State as it is today? Is His Excellency Sir Sibilalaye Fubara. And my brother, wonder shall never end. The season we are in, naturally we are supposed to be in the period of governance and all of that. But we are saying, like the windows are open again for free transfer, buying and selling of footballers and football. That's what we are saying. Like I said, I want to be very careful in joining issues. Magnus Abbey have not been heard for a very long time, and we saw his last outing and where he's aligning. It is his right. He has a choice. He has to say what he wants to say. But the government say number one season to distance today is similarly football. If anything happens in Rivers State, whether good or bad, the man that they will call is Fubara is the leader. Is the leader of PDP. Is the leader of Rivers State. Is the governor of Rivers State. That's a great also convention that is about now. Taking our issue there, and the reason why they start export all the to be the linkage of from there. It's a big statement that is uncompleted, so I don't want to, bother.
All right, now let's move a little now talking about political transfer. During your outing in MOA, you the chief of staff, Edison here, mentioned same party. Anywhere the governor goes, we will go. Is that an indication of defection? Is that an indication? I mean, we've seen the politics that is being played as it relates to the PDP in Rivers State, the caretaker committee list and all of that. I did see you in the video. I did watch you live on TV. You were there in the MOR Thanksgiving. So what did he mean by the same party? Can you give us, some clear view of what was said?
No, it don't to reality with Rivers State of politics.
Okay.
When he says that means that, first of all, let me clear this impression. It is often said the same as Sibilalaye Fubara was not a follower.
Okay.
He does not take a canonized spot for himself. As I speak to the journalist, go and make your findings. Sibilalaye Fubara, the governor, is the popular politician in the history of Nigerian politics as it is today.
Interesting.
That's one. Two, in 2023 general election, His Excellency, the former governor of Rivers State, invited us in a meeting and said we should take a decision on where to go. As regards the presidential election, all of us as a state met and agreed to vote for His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is because he was the leader of the state at that time. He gave us a time. Even that he sees more than us. Today, a new leader has emerged by virtue of Sibilalaye Fubara becoming the governor of Rivers State. He is, compelled to take decision on behalf of both those that are supporting him and those that are against him on behalf of Rivers State. So what we mean by same party is that whatever directive he gives, whatever decision he takes on our behalf, we will agree and we will abide by it. That is an indication that we are moving from one party to the other. If there is need for that, my brother, there is not high ethnos pregnancy. It will show. So, but for us, whatever the government decides, because we are taking the mantle of leadership to take this decision on our behalf. So, whatever they decide and direct us, because he's the leader of why this is the leader of the party, is the leader of Rivers State.
Okay. But then again, looking at the politics as it concerns Rivers PDP, where there is talk of a committee list that does not favor the governor. By the way, was it Honorable Abiante that was reported to have been? Is there some governor is doing about that? I mean, in party relating to all of these things just make people, even me, insinuate that there could be a move. So, what is the governor doing about all of these politics and intrigues happening in the Rivers PDP?
There is no suspension anywhere. I'm sure you may have seen the position of the court. I don't believe is the last of the common man, and I can take position for the people of for people that have whatever president. So let me tell you, no one man wants the PDP is owned by all of us. I've been a member of PDP since '98, that it was founded till date. So no man can say that he owns PDP. PDP is owned by all of us who are members of PDP. Now, when you talk about a list that is favorable and a list is not favorable, remember that people are alluding to the fact that they own the structure of the state and they control everything. And we are saying that the position of the caretaker of the former ESCO, which you claim, which the other person claim, or any person may claim that they control all, we say no problem, take your control, but let the list remain. And of course, they saw the position of the Governors Forum, they saw the position of NEC after their meeting. The position was very clear that they want to revisit the list. If people are around to court to say no, let the list stand. That is on their right. Everybody has the right to approach the court. But whether we are doing something by the special grace of God, you will know, or it will be made known to the public.
All right.
But as it stands today, we are law abiding people, and we are moving from one step to another.
All right. I would come back to you on settings, a few more issues before I let you go, but we do have a commercial break now, so please do stay on the line. I'll be back shortly. Thank you.
Hey folks, ready to take your smartphone experience to the next level? Introducing the Tecno Camon 30 and Polar 6 series, two amazing smartphones that
has to be two parties, and that the governor has the disposition of not willing to be in the boxing ring, and as such, it has weathered the crisis and has made it you call this skirmishes and distractions. However, there's something that happened, and I do know you probably must be abreast with that. It's the Alu Rumekini boundary. And some people affected by it have linked it to the political crisis in Rivers State. But the governor is saying there is peace, and you have accepted that there is peace because the governor is not fighting. But could it also mean that the governor not fighting is affecting other people who may be fighting on his behalf? So what do you have to say about that? I don't know if you were very much aware of the Alu Rumekini issue. It was in the news last week. Some people have been declared wanted, and the people who have been declared wanted are saying that it's all political because of their political alliance.
The assertion of Ikore local government chairman Dr. Samuel Wanosike is what I refer to as quick ejaculation. He does not have the powers he was arrogated to himself. The right thing is that you will allow the security agencies carry out a thorough investigation so that the culprits will be brought to book. Nobody has the right to take what you cannot give, you can't take. You understand? So for you to have quickly and doing the job of the security agencies, that is why you are saying that action you are saying. For me, I believe solely that any person who commits a crime must be prescribed and the law will take its due course. But when persecution is coming on a bad light, especially with perceived political interest, then we have a problem with it. If you listen to that broadcast that he made, you will say that it's a doctored thing, you will say that it's something that was done in a hurry, you say that it's something that is premeditated, and look at what the young man was referring to. He said that one of the guys that were killed is his error that comes to his house, and he has even gone to their place. So how can you keep people around the way? I am not standing in for any person. What I'm saying is that the right thing needs to be done. You must allow the security agencies to carry out a thorough investigation so that whoever that has committed crime will face the full wrath of the law. It is not in your place to declare somebody the law. Everybody is presumed to be innocent until when the law, says otherwise or proves otherwise. So you cannot sit in the comfort of your home, come to the office by 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the night, you say you have declared somebody. What section of the Constitution that empowers you to do that? It does not have the powers you have arrogated. So for me, it was done in bad faith, and I disagree with him completely. While calling on the security agencies to do a thorough job and fish out those that have taken fact from information available. It is not a false sign that people in that land. They have said that even people who put land there have been killed. Who are the people killing them? These are crises that have been lingering for a long time. So security agencies need to do a thorough job. Rather than for a man to wake up, because according to the young man, because he refused to affiliate with you politically, you say it's a criminal, it's a land grabber. That story is for another day. I do not want to join issues, but I'm saying that the security agencies all the responsibility to unravel the people that committed that heinous crime and make sure that they are not publicly and be put to shame, because you cannot take a life that you cannot produce. And remember that the family of those people that died now, the widows will be on pay. Who is going to cater for them? So in as much as I condemn the killings completely, I also condemn the legislation that was executed by the chairman of the Ikore local government.
Okay. Let's not do that. Let's not do that on the show. But now I want actually one final question, and that is, we're still talking about peace, right? And we want peace in Rivers State, as a matter of fact. Do you think that from your political vantage point that you can advise the governor, or you do have a strategy for the governor to bring all the people who are in the opposition or in opposing camps, to come work with the governor? Because like you earlier said, this is time for governance and not politics. So do you think there's any strategy that can be used to pacify every stakeholder involved so that we can have peace, entire peace, maybe up until the elections? Then we begin to test our abilities and and of course, what is happening with the local government elections? Can you also tell us on that?
You are talking about whether the governor is willing. I can tell you that the governor's hand is open, wide open, and his position is speaking that people will say in politics, the body language of governor, even the statements the governor has made in several forums, governor has said that even his position does not work. In fact, that there is no price that is too big to pay for peace of the state, and he has demonstrated it. The governor has right. People have abused him. People have, harassed him. People have said a lot of things, but the governor will always say that it's need for all of us to work together. So he has been doing that. I don't know what they wanted to do, or maybe what you are not saying that you want me to say. But I'm telling you that the governor's window is open for all suggestions. Every idea that will make River State grow, the governor is willing to, dwell on that. Now you ask whether I have whether I can, advise governor on the way to go.
If you have a strategy, I'm
the special advisor on political affairs and strategy. You are saying peaks, meaning that discussions are on. Meaning that because the governor has a listening ear. Governor can even listen to you if you have something that will make us, progress in the state of Rivers State. So for me, the governor is on the right track. You are talking about local government election. I am not in position to give out when election will be held or not, but the governor has said that he's going to conduct election of local government. So we'll await that time. When it comes, the general public, especially the media, will know, and we'll play politics.
You will play politics, you say. But let's open the phone lines and let's get the thoughts of the listeners. Remember, we are live on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH, and we are active on X, Nigeria Info PH as well. You can start dropping your comments, Darren, and also we are on WhatsApp platform. 0809 0306 416. You could also send voice notes. If you are driving, maybe you can text. You can send voice notes. I'll take them, I'll listen to them and play them. Or better still, just send me messages on WhatsApp. 0809 0306 416 is the WhatsApp number. But then to call the studio, if you want to have a direct conversation with me and my guest, 0817 923 0002 is the first call number. The second call number is 0817 923 0003. The third call number is 0817 923 0007. I've got Clinton, and Clinton is calling me from Bori. Clinton, welcome. What is on your mind?
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Clinton.
Good afternoon to Dr. Darlington Oji. I want to ask you a question. Did you listen to distinguished Senator Manzabe when he was on I think TVC television?
Oh, what did he say?
Did you listen to him?
What did he say? What did I not hear?
When he made that statement about who is the political leader of Rivers State. But okay, let me address it now. The speech of Manzabe is someone that I respect so much. He doesn't speak anyhow. He said, if you're calling the governor the political leader of Rivers State, it is very wrong. He is the leader of PDP in Rivers State. We agree as a governor. But being a political leader is not a position you inherit by virtue of being the governor alone. You have to earn it. But the governor has not earned that for now. That was the statement of Senator Manzabe. So I think all of us people should try and understand where it's coming from. He didn't want to be put in loggerhead with his boss, that's the former Dr. Peter Odele. That's why he said that. Now, on the statement of Edison here saying that Rivers should stay same party. Well, comments like this will only give us indication that they are trying to move to another political party. I won't blame them if they do that, because they've not been given the environment to strive as a political party. So if they go to another place where they can survive, they can function optimally, good for them.
All right.
That's my take. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Clinton. Mufasa from NTA Road. Mufasa, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon, Kalada.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And good afternoon to your guest. Let me quickly say that, you see, perception is everything. Now, the chief of staff said sympathy, and a lot of people are making a fuss about it. Canada, are we not in this state where some persons are referred to as pro-wiki lawmakers, pro-wiki commissioners, and all of that? So are we, Somebody, there was a message you read in your last conversation where somebody said the governor is building a structure, and politics is about the people. Which party do you belong to? Sympathy. The government is for everybody, it's for nobody. And I have said it countless number of times that both those who supported him and those who not supported him, he has opened the doors and windows for everybody to come. Let's rule River State together. So for me, my own perception of what that statement means is that regardless of your political party, just for the fact that you believe in this governor, you support this governor, you can say you're a member of sympathy. We're no longer talking about politics. And that is what the chief of staff said, that we're in governance. So when it's time for politics, we cannot begin to identify ourselves as PDP, APC, and all of that. Then, on the issue of whether there is peace or no peace, see, there's a wise saying that peace is not the absence of conflict. The government himself has said that there is peace in the state, and it's focused. And you listen to the MCA when he said that for there to be crisis, it has to be two parties fighting. The government is not fighting with anybody. We only have people who are trying to, distract the governor intentionally, But then again, the man has said it's focused. So going forward, I want to say that let us not begin to quote certain things out of context. The man himself has said, there's no conflict in the state, and the man is in charge. That's my position on the matter.
Right,
have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much, Mufasa. I guess that's why we have the special advisor on political affairs on the show, to give clarity to a lot of Rivers people. But let's listen to Hector and what Hector's got to say.
I think the governor is trying to manage the political crisis in the state. Because if the governor says there is no crisis, just like some other persons have asked, if there is no crisis, what led to the burning down of the State House of Assembly? What led to the Abuja Accord? If there is no crisis, why have local government elections not conducted in the state? If there is no crisis, why are they in court challenging the defection of the assembly members? If there is no crisis, why the verbal attacks on different devices? Different side of the device in the state. If there is no crisis, perhaps there is crisis, and the governor is trying to manage it. Maybe as he's trying to manage it, is indirectly, in one way or the other, trying to calm the situation. So some of us have.
All right. I don't know if you agree, Dr. Oji, I don't know if you agree with what the last person just contributed. He said that it's all management, crisis resolution or peace resolution, so to say. And he's saying that there is crisis. He made reference to the House of Assembly complex, the portion of it that was burnt down. He talked about the Abuja Accord. He talked about, all of the things that have happened in the last few months. So what would you respond to that?
I told you earlier that as far as we are concerned, that crisis involves two people. And even when you are doing everything within your reach to push me into confrontation and I refuse to confront you, I don't think that would be referred to as crisis. If there was an incident in the House of Assembly and the governor in good faith decided that the affected areas should be brought down so that it will be reviewed and all of that, I cannot be seen as crisis. And for us, like what the man said, life is set, is being managed. Life is set, is being managed. As the governor of Rivers State, you have the good, the bad, the ugly. You have different beliefs. You have different religions. All these people put together, you must manage them to make sure that you provide the dividend of democracy and completely understand the campaign that you made to the people. So when you talk about the governor is managing crisis, yeah, part of his responsibility is to manage every person and manage all opinion and thoughts as they come in. But that is not to say that we're in a war situation with any person. My dear brother Canada, I tell you today, if this governor is the governor of war, governor of victimization, governor of harassment, the powers of the governor have not been changed. It is the same the powers that any other person used and operated in River State that is still in the Constitution. Right. But the man have chosen a different path. You know why it's strange? Because the man do not believe that this pattern will always work. You can still get onto the table, have a negotiation, do your bargaining, get the same result other than, being confrontational. The governor has been peaceful, and that was what earned him the Silver Bed Award of the Peaceful Man of the Year. Nobody can take it away from him. We know what has happened in the past, and we know where we are today. So for us, take it from His Excellency the Governor. He's not distracted, he's focused, he's working out, and a proof of it is a high growth in the IGR. Because those are the only indicators you can know whether the environment is tasteful for investors to come in. Investors are coming in every day to River State to carry out projects, and that is what the government can provide, enabling environment, and our IGR can now grow. So for us, people that are expecting confrontation will not get it. People that are expecting to be able to come and fight on the road, they will not get it. But whether, people are booking up something, no problem. You talked about members of River State House of Assembly. That the AKN is subjudice. So I don't want to go there. About their legitimacy and no legitimacy is not my problem for now. I have told you the term of politics is politics. But for now, we're in governance, and I pray that all hands must be on deck. People that love River State, as they claim, must attract boogies to River State so that it can enhance whatever thing that the governor is doing here. For Canada, to prove to you that there is peace in River State, watch out our 1 year anniversary. You see projects that will be lined up, commissioning projects, completed projects, ongoing projects, and award of new projects in this government. This is not the government of spending 1 million naira in a project and use 3 million naira for window advert. This is a government that is prudent in managing the resources of Rivers people, and that is why the savings is high. This is a government that is awarding grant without borrowing money. It has never happened.
All right. Let's take a listen to another voice note.
Canada, no like with you.
All right. Let's skip that one. Let's say this one.
Good morning, Canada. My name is Kelvin Eyobo Frank. Sorry, I said good morning because where I am is actually morning.
Okay.
The issue making the round same party is actually to symbolize the same section of the PDP. So whenever you hear same party, is as good as telling you that PDP in Rivers State is divided into two places where the same people have seen themselves as same party. Then the wicked people can as well know themselves in whatever way they choose to know, they choose to be. But we are same party people. That does not mean same is about to create another party for himself. We are all PD people, but has chosen to be the same party people with same movement as the authentic people in River State.
Good evening, Kalada. Your guest just mentioned the 20,000 housing unit project as part of the achievement of the governor. Please ask him what is delaying the appointment letters of the 100 or of the 10,000 civil service job. It's over 1 year since the process began. We're hearing rumors that the governor has cancelled the process secretly. Please let your guest give us an update. Prince Anabs with that one. Do you have an answer to that? Someone is saying what's happening to the 10,000 employment process that was kick-started a while ago. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Darlington. I just read a message. Someone is asking what is delaying the appointment letters of the 10,000 civil service jobs. He's saying it's over a year. Has it been cancelled? Is it going on? He's wondering and he's asking. You talked about this time for governance, so he's making reference to governance now. So do you have an answer to that?
Tell the young man to go home and celebrate that very soon he will be invited to come and pick up his appointment letter.
Okay.
This governor is a promise-keeping governor. He will not do something and do a different thing.
Okay. All right. This one says, good afternoon, Mr. Kalada. Senator Abe's statement is neither here or there. After these long period of not being in power, have you forgotten? All right, let's skip that one. This one says, good day, Mr. Kalada Karubatabo. For me, there is relative peace in Beaver State and its environs. That is why the IGR is tremendously increased from 12 billion to 27 billion. The remarks made by Senator Abe is more political or a mere political statement. He has the right to his opinion, but the people of River State know the Governor Fubara is the leader of River State and PDP on Ate Clinton West. Senator Magnus, again, if Governor Sim is not the political leader in River State, please can you tell us who is the political leader? Confidence in Lebadim from Osuzueche. And this one says, man of the people, good afternoon. My name is St. Leo. Please, I would like to bring your guest. I would like to bring to your guests, I think you meant his notice, an issue that if nothing is done about, it may lead to a disaster. The police station at Elelewa is blocking the road. Okay, we lost connection there. It's blocking the road, and at their station every evening, forcing road users to use only one lane after the mosque to oil mill junction. Yesterday, a tank and a truck almost collided. Please, sir, let the government do something about this. And by the way, why is the road always blocked? Are we at war, or is there something I need to know? Thank you. Greet the governor for me. Tell him he's doing well. Let him not be distracted. Okay? All right. And this one says, good evening, Mr. Canada. Governor Fubara said it all, no crisis in River State. Let us join hands together and move our state forward. Now is the time for governance, Bakata from Ozuar community. So I think I have a message from Tango Ability at Twigbu.
Canada, good afternoon. Anybody telling you that there is no peace in River State, that person is lying. That is what we call foul. There is peace in River State. And Governor Sim Fubara is trying his possible best to put things in place to give River sons and daughters dividends of democracy. The distraction coming from left, center, and right will not distract him not to give River State the dividends of democracy he promised us during the campaign. Please, they should give him chance. Let him give us the dividend of democracy. And I really believe that River State will be great again, no matter the enemies of the state trying to pull him down. Thank God I believe that will.
All right, this says, greetings, Kalada. I see no wisdom in the governor to have struck a wrong note that early. Seems he's on a power treat. Why stay on eternal Thanksgiving for almost a year? It's not been almost a year. Let's set the record straight. It started after the Supreme Court judgment sometime in January, right? But you said, and he's undertaking this Thanksgiving with those who fought his election, the likes of Omeya, Limeba, Sekibo, Okpara, Secondus. He has to earn his stripes. This is a litmus test. Sim is seeking sympathy. He should seek more. Don Rex Y with that one. And this one says, good afternoon, Canada. Sim Fubara is the authentic leader of River State, and nothing can change that. Peters, he is Yoma with that one. Okay, I think I would have to step on the brakes now because it's time for a commercial. And after the commercial, it will be time for the news update. However, I've lost the connection with my guest, Dr. Darlington Oji, Special Advisor on Political Affairs to the River State Governor. It was a pleasure having him to clarify some issues. You know, some people were, including me, were like, oh, what does this mean? Could this be insinuated to mean something else? But he has been able to clear some of it, and I do not know if you agree with some of the things he said, but we will talk about all of that more during the open season. For now, just stay tuned.
This is 92.3